Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on my Let's Play series. You join me over here at the copper farm, which I have been doing some AFKing at. Now let's just turn this clock off so that things are a little bit quieter over here, and we actually have, every time I walk away from this thing there is a pile up of mobs. Oh, and I've put the correct sword away. This one will do. Let's just get rid of some of this so that it's a bit quieter in here. And the farm has been working very, very well. As you can see down here by the rotten flesh, which has actually overflown. I have AFK'd so much it's actually into here, so I'm going to need to clear it out. But the most important thing is this chest right here, which is our copper total. And we have done very well. We have quite a bit of copper. We are going to be okay for copper for a while, I'd say. This is, what, almost 3,000 copper. It's going to be, I think, about 300 copper blocks, but I wanted to do that on here. Let's just put all of this into copper, just like this. Oh, this is so nice. I'm so happy with this farm. It is working so well. I did have one problem where I died during AFKing. But I have sorted that out since. There was one block, this top slab right here, which I didn't realize was a top slab, didn't have a carpet on it, so zombies were able to spawn there and killed me. Luckily it wasn't anything worse than that. There we go. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of copper blocks and 3. That is an absolute ton of copper. It is 323 blocks of copper and 6 ingots. So I am incredibly happy with that, and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do before, which was put it in my iron box. But my iron box isn't here. It is over at my new project that I have been working on. So I will take these over there. But that new project is what I want to talk about now. Let's get out of here. Let's chuck this stuff away, and let's go for a little fly. So, the first project that I want to do over in my new district is the sort of main area and storage room. And one of the things that I need before we do that storage room is an absolute ton of shulker boxes. And 1.17 makes it much easier to get shulker boxes because you can duplicate shulkers. So I have always had a plan to make a shulker farm. I do have quite a few shulker boxes just from, well, end busting, and even in here I keep shells and chests in case I need shulker boxes when I'm out doing something. So I always have my my ender chest, but it's not enough because what I plan on doing is emptying out my entire storage system that I have now and moving everything over. So I don't want to have to do that manually. That would be terrible. So everything will need to be packed into shulker boxes, which is going to take hundreds and hundreds of shulker boxes, which I don't have. And then I also want to store stuff in shulker boxes in the new storage system. I haven't really said yet what that storage system is going to be, but I am designing it now, and it's coming along quite nicely, as well as the sort of design for the area around there, the main park fountain that I was talking about. So if we head over to our base here, everything from here is what I'm talking about will need to go, which is, I mean, you can just imagine how many shulker boxes it is going to take to break all of this down, fill it up, and transport it. Just look at the amount of sand, look at the amount of gravel, things just, I mean, even just right here, look at the terracotta. That's like 30 shulker boxes right there, plus shulker boxes for all of these things. And then I've got, I don't know, grass. Just tons upon tons of resources, plus the resources that are in the farms. And I want to make a storage system that can actually handle everything and not have this situation anymore. There's just too many blocks for this sort of storage system now. Maybe in 1.14, 1.13. 1.13 is when I started this world, but maybe 1.14, you might have been able to do it still, but there's just so many blocks now that there weren't before that it's just, you'd have to have way too many chests to get everything, like the vines and the roots and the it's just too many items. So we need a what they call a multi-item sorter, and ooh, this is also out of my ender chest, so let's get that away. I've sort of strewn them everywhere. What we need is a multi-item sorter, and I'm going to do a combination of multi-item sorter and large storage, so bulk storage for the items that I have a lot of, like stone, cobblestone, sand, terracotta, those sorts of things. And I have a plan for that. I'm building it up. I want to make sure that it works totally before I actually build it in the world, just so that I don't end up with this situation like when I built this and I changed the entry mechanism 3 times because hoppers are broken in Minecraft. But yeah, so that is the plan. But like I said, what I need is shulker boxes. So I have been hard at work in between episodes building up a shulker farm, and it is not complete. I've gotten it to the point where I need to put shulkers in it to make it work. Shulkers and snow golems, and that is actually why I'm back here. I needed to get a little bit of snow from my storage system. I should have some around here somewhere, I hope. Some snow to be able to make a snow golem. No, that's quartz. I may actually not have snow, and I may have to go and get some. But yeah, that is the point that we're at. White concrete, everything looks like snow. Blocks of iron, sure. I have a lot of iron. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any snow over here, which is strange. And I used to have snow in my shulker box that has my ice in it in my ender chest, but I don't think that I do anymore. And regardless, that is out at the farm. So I guess we'll go over to the area where I gather ice and snow, get some of that, and then grab a pumpkin and some shears, and then we can finish up that farm. But first things first, I did record a time lapse of me building up the main structure of the farm, which I'm going to show to you now. So let's get it going. we go, and here is the farm. This has taken a lot of time between gathering resources, crafting things, and getting this all put together. I looked through my entire storage system when I did this. I didn't have a single cobweb. I had to go and get that. There's just some strange items in this farm. And there you can see is my iron box, which I will place all of these in. Doing this a little bit out of order this episode, just because I had some things going on, and I had some time to do some recording, and you see I left right after I finished building this. There's still items sitting here not despawned. But yeah, now what I have done is left a couple of shulkers in the ship over there, and that is what I am going to use to fuel this farm. We need one shulker up here, and we need one shulker down in there. So we'll have to put those in. We're going to do that with minecarts and rails. I didn't think about this when I did all this. I might run it in the side, maybe. I don't know exactly how I'm going to get that shulker in there. I'll probably send it in through there. It'll be annoying, but we'll get it done. And then the one up here shouldn't be too bad. Just rails and an activator rail, which I have brought. So that is what we need to do now. I am going to get some rails set up and some mine carts so that we can get them over. Wow, there's a lot of Endermen on that ship because of the way that despawning works. There's no spawnable spaces over here anymore. As I was building it up, they were spawning and kind of being annoying, but there are no spawnable spaces over here anymore. So, or there might be a couple, but by the time we're done, there will not be. So that is that. We will make some rails, and we'll see if we can get this farm up and running today, hopefully. And I will have to take out my scaffolding as well, because that is apparently spawnable. I didn't think scaffolding was spawnable, but I guess it is. So yeah, let's get some rails put up. Okay, and we are back, and we are over on the ship. I have set up some rails that go all the way up to the farm, and I have put in the last couple of things that need to be put in here, a little bit of water, a little bit of lava, and the rest of the buttons, so that as we bring them up here and they fly across this activator rail, there is only 2 places in this farm where they're able to go. They're able to go to the bottom of that block, and they're able to go to a block down in there. And I have also powered the water using this up here, which you can see the water stops when I flick that and flows when I flick it back, and that is so that there's nowhere else in this farm for them to stick. I know I haven't really explained how this farm works. I'll show that in action in a minute, but we are ready to go. There are 3 shulkers in here. Wow, there's a lot of Endermen. We don't want any of them. Maybe let's just fly up and get them out of the way so that they don't end up bumping one of our shulkers and being a problem. So there we go. Despawn. So we have 3 in here, 1 right there, 1 over there that we're going to go for, and then that one is a backup in case we need it. But basically all it should have to do is that... Oh, it didn't work. Oh, I didn't think that... I thought that that would pick it up. And now I'm floating. So that's not great. Hopefully I can come down. This is always the trouble with dealing with shulkers. Oh, there, got it. Okay, so this is exactly what we need, and now we will follow it out and hopefully not get hit on our way. And it's going. Fly, fly, fly. So as it hits the activator rail, it is going to pop out of that minecart, and it's going to look for the nearest block. It landed... There is a torch on that block, so it's not going to be able to stay there. It's going to keep looking around for blocks that it's actually able to be on. There we go, and it teleported into exactly where we wanted it to be. That is fantastic. So all we have to do is flick this the other direction, and then we should be able to pop this. There we go, and now get going, get going. Why can't I? Oh, I can't. For some reason, I can't get it back on the minecart, and now I'm floating. Back on the rail. Oh, don't look at him. He's going to be angry. No, no, no. Okay, as soon as we stop floating here. Oh, crap. Oh, no, I have sweeping edge. Oh, no, I have sweeping edge. Don't hit the shoulder. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why won't it move in this minecart for some reason? I gotta break this rail. Oh, I don't have my pickaxe out. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's not great. Alright, let's try this again. Get back in here. Let's break that. And then, can I move it now? Oh, it hit itself. Oh no, we don't want it duplicating in here. There we go. Is that on? No, it's not on. What is going on? Oh no! Oh, God. Shulker is gonna die if this keeps happening. Okay, let's break break this rail. Let's get a powered rail instead. Couple of powered rails, and goes up, and then let's try and get it on a powered rail and get this lever. Oh no, I need to get over there. Stop it. Oh, this is not going as smoothly as the first one. I just need to get down to pick that up. There we go. Go. Why aren't you moving? Why? I just need you to move. Do I have to break your minecart? Oh, but then you're going to teleport somewhere that I don't want you. Oh, this is a nightmare. Why is this? Oh, this is now a problem. Well, it's not ideal. Okay, there. All right, will you go now? Will you go now? No, no. Why won't you move? It's like it's stuck on the block. It doesn't make any sense. It's on a rail in a minecart. It should be able to move. Oh my goodness. Okay, what are our options here? Let's F3 and B, and oh, wow, the hitbox of the minecart is tiny. There we go. Okay, it popped out right next to it. That is ideal. Alright, let's get these rails going again. Just like that, and then minecart, and oh god, I just need to push it. If I can push this, it'll go. Just don't hit me for a second here, and no. There, got it. Okay, don't stop moving. Oh, that was annoying. Alright, F3 and B. Come on. Okay, here we go. Exact same thing is going to happen. It's going to get on that block. It's going to start shooting, which is not great, but now it's going to start looking around for blocks. There is basically none. And eventually it is going to settle on the one that is down inside the farm. We just need to wait for that to happen. It can take quite a while because every time it searches for a block, there's a failure, and then it searches again and again and again, and it has to search for the correct block. It can actually take quite a while for it to happen. Oh, this is my last carrot. This could go badly here. And eventually we did get him to teleport down in. He was there for like 5 or 10 minutes. I actually just walked away, and I don't know exactly how long it took. But he is now down inside the farm. I'll show you in just a moment. But the very last thing that we need to now do is create our snow golem that the shulker is going to shoot at, which I believe is just like that. And then send a minecart towards him. Oh, why did that not work? Give me my minecart back. Minecart? What is wrong with minecarts? What are you doing? You should not be able to... Oh, goodness. There seems to be something wrong with minecarts. I don't know what it is, but... There we go. And now all we have to do is line him up, shove him all the way into the corner of these 2 blocks, and then we break all of these blocks out here, do this without that shulker seeing us so he doesn't shoot at us. We're good. And then all we should have to do is break that block, which hopefully we can do from down here, and good. And that should be everything. The farm should be off because this is extended. So now I can explain a little bit about how this works. This is a Raiseworks farm. I'll put a link down in the description. There is a shulker down inside, and there's a shulker up here. And basically, this shulker gets mad that there's a snow golem and shoots at it. That happens by us retracting this piston here with this trapdoor. And the snow golem slowly falls down, and as it does, the shulker gets mad and will shoot a bullet, but right as the snow golem gets to the bottom, it gets pushed over and fired up this bubble column, and then falls back down again, and the process starts all over. And because that shulker gets mad, the shulker down in the farm, the one way down here, which I'll show you, I believe I should be able to swim in there a bit. There it is. This one also gets mad and duplicates itself, and it will land on one of these columns, any one of these in here. And then the water will then flush, which will push the shulker down onto the bottom of these blocks. where it will get picked up by the minecart that will go along these tracks, which I am going to place in now, just like this. And then when it comes over this activator rail, it will have the only place where it can go is onto this hopper. So, and then we can just kill them here. With looting, you want to use looting because you get the most shulker cells that way. And there we go. You see this minecart just does a loop. And we can even turn it off here. So that is the farm complete. I do need to tear down these rails before we give this a go. So I'll just walk along. I'm going to lose a lot of this just because of the nature of the void being below. But that's fine. I do not really care. Oh, this is going to be annoying to take all these down. But that's fine. And once I've got these down, we'll give this farm a proper test. Okay, and I have all of our rails taken down. I need to take this scaffolding down now as well, just so there's no chance of anything teleporting to that. And then I'm going to put everything away in our shulker boxes here. I got some of the rails back, but not all of them, and most of the blocks went into the void, but that does not matter. Get these put away, and then we will give this farm a test. Okay, so now that this farm is totally good to go, we just have to flick this lever, which stops this water from going down. Now the farm has control of when the water flushes, and then to start the entire thing up and do a cycle, we just have to flick this lever here and just hope it works. We are now completely out of food. I did not bring enough with me, and I don't think I have any in my ender chest anymore either. Oh, that's not correct. Oh dear. Hopefully that was just a glitch and it now works. Yes, there we go. It gets shot up there, down, and hopefully... Oh, I just need to go down here and see if it has worked. And hopefully, just stand here. Hopefully when that minecart comes around, it has a shulker in it. It does not have a shulker in it. Well, I don't think it happens every time. So hopefully... we get one here in a second. Just hoping that this would be a good show. It's kind of difficult to see it work, right? Just because of the nature of how the farm works. Oh, the water might not have also flooded out yet either. So see about that. But yeah, every time that this cycles, it should make a shulker. Don't know if we have a problem yet. Hopefully not. They just all closed. And then he should shoot. He should make the other guy angry. And that guy should duplicate. And I'm not seeing that happen at the moment, unfortunately. But let's go check down below just to make sure. No. Wonder if I have got something wrong here. I might have to... Oh, I just heard a teleportation, I think. Oh, and there's a shot coming for me, which means there's one that is not in the farm. Yeah, there it is. So then all we have to do is stand here and kill them, and we get shulker shells. So that is fantastic. That is great. Okay, well, the farm is working. That is great to know. I don't know exactly how many shulker shells this is going to make, but I'm also low on hearts, and I don't think I have any food. So I'm going to have to go back, get some food, and then I think we'll do a little bit of AFKing here, do a little bit of a time lapse so you can actually see them coming. There is another one. I need to create like a little enclosure here so that I can kill them without them attacking me. But other than that, that one will get picked up by the minecart. There we go. And yeah, this farm is now working. We are going to have unlimited shulker shells. So let me... Oh, no. Yeah, definitely need an enclosure. Let me go and get some food and build up a little something here. And we will get this farm tested out and see how many shulker shells we can get. So I'll be right back. And we're back. It has actually been quite a while, and I have changed some things up here. there is now an automatic killing system down here. You can see that they're actually drowning in water. So this farm is just going to be AFK only. We'll see him die in a second to drowning any second now. And dead. Oh, and that's not great. There is still some problems with losing shulker shells, so I'm going to see what I can do about that. Maybe just throw some blocks with buttons around there so that it's enclosed. But as you can see, it is making a shulker pretty much every cycle now. There's another one. And I've also removed the ship, and that is so that we can AFK up here and nothing else will be loaded, so that the mob cap is just our mobs that are in this farm. That way it makes a shulker pretty much every single cycle. So this farm is going to be very, very efficient. We will see this shulker die now as well, and then we can take a look and see. There we go, and we can see how many shulker shells we have. So we already have 60 shulker shells. That is a lot. Get that out into shulker. There we go. So we already have 9, 18, 27. That's 30 shulker boxes. And, oh no, where is this shulker that just hit me? Must have just been a leftover bullet from the last one. But that is okay. So this is now working very, very well. What I think we are going to do now is do a little bit of AFK and just see how many shulker shells we can actually get from this farm. So I'm going to land up here, and we're going to do this in the form of a third-person time-lapse to kind of show the inner workings of this farm. I'll try and fly through it with the camera and things to make it work. And yeah, I will be back after this time-lapse, so let's get it going. Okay, and we have been AFK up here for just over an hour, and let's see what we've got. One is dying there, so let's sneak in here. Hopefully we didn't lose too many, and okay, so we had 60 before, so let's just figure out, oh, it's gonna keep doing that. There we go, okay, we had 60, and so we've gotten 32 in about an hour, so that's about half a stack an hour, which is pretty good, and that is without looting. If we manage to knock out the spawning spaces and come down here and hit them with looting, we would get more. Those other ones that were in there were while I was finishing this farm, and it took me quite a long time to remove the boat, actually, just because there's no haste or anything out here, so I was probably out here for over an hour. Well over an hour. But yeah, as soon as I stop floating here, there we go. We can see there, yeah, so 33, and there's another one, 34 shulker shells. So this is a really good start. That right there is a ton of shulker boxes. Just look at how, that's not going to do that. Yeah, just like look at that. This is going to do us for quite a while and help us with our project that we are going to have coming up. Now, I'm going to take you over to that area now. I'm going to leave the end. I've got an end portal gateway over here, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of an idea of what's coming up next, and then it's going to be probably the end of today's episode. And here we are back over on the mooshroom biome. So let me give you a little bit of an idea what we are going to be doing in the next episode. I have been hard at work designing the system and the sort of main area that is going to be this island. There's going to be a park in the middle here. I'm going to sink this beacon down into the ground, and that is what I am going to center the whole thing on, and is also what I'm going to center the storage room on, which is going to be underground right here. And I have been building that in a creative world just to make sure that everything works. You know how storage systems are. So I'm probably going to get the decoration built up in the next episode, and then the storage system is probably going to come a little bit later. But that is the plan going into that. And then over here, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I have decided that I am going to take this back to normal. I didn't like the green as much as the orange, and everybody who said down in the comments also liked the orange. So I am going to take this back. This is going to take quite a bit because I'm also going to need to... Where is my ender chest? I'm going to need to go into my sticky box and get some honeycomb. And I think that I can just honeycomb this as I go along, and then it shouldn't change again. Something like that. Yes. Oh, this is the first time I have waxed. Interesting. So that's fun. Okay. Yeah, so I should be able to just go along, and there's no way to tell which ones you've done and which ones you haven't. So hopefully that's all of them. And so this is going to take a little bit of time, but I am going to strip this all off just because I like the orangish color better for sure. This is going to take a lot of durability on the axe. I thought that you stripped all the way down to copper, but you can strip one level at a time, so that's interesting. But yeah, this is one of the projects that I'm going to be doing in between episodes, and I'm going to be finishing up my designs for what all of that over there is going to be. But that is going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. We now have a shulker box farm, so that is great. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that. Leave a like on this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.